They say that architecture is frozen music. Well, that may be true, but there's certainly nothing static about Toronto's skyline. The city has been in the grip of a building boom of mostly condominiums, but there are strong signs the tide is starting to turn.
Just look up, and you see what great lengths developers are going to get the attention of Torontonians. A flashy celebration to highlight yet another tower topping out on the city's ever-shifting skyline.
I love the development of Toronto. I think it's fantastic.
Almost overnight, the growth that once sprawled outwards is turning skywards, and it's speeding up. Toronto is now the continent's construction capital, with 147 high-rises and skyscrapers underway. That's more than all the leading American cities combined, and it's mostly condominiums. The boom has transformed the city, shifting tens of thousands downtown, where the once sleepy streets now thrive.
Okay.
And among the multitudes are first-time buyer Raphael Sammet.
Yeah, look at that, right?
And market veteran Jim Grimes. It's been a function of necessity in a city with soaring home prices and scarce land to develop.
If you have rising population and you have this invisible barrier to growth, if you can't grow out, you're going to grow up.
But this mecca of construction is showing signs of strain under the sheer volume of inventory.
Anytime you see a forest of cranes, it creates some nervousness about the sustainability of what's happening.
That anxiety has cast a chill over the market. September's sales dropped by almost 30% over last year.
Buyers are spooked and they're nervous and they're active, they are looking, but they're just nervous to pull the trigger.
Sammet says he's ready to buy, but his eagerness is tinged with doubt.
I do have some concerns. I mean, there is talk of the market slowing down. It is my first purchase, so I want to be absolutely certain that I'm making a right decision.
Grimes, on the other hand, has lots of experience in the market. He sees a correction coming, but beyond that, an opportunity.
But I think we're hitting a point where saturation's come. So I'm kind of setting myself up right now to be ready.
And in this atmosphere clouded with doubt, the projects are growing bigger, bolder, and drawing in iconic architects. These three towers would be the tallest residences on the continent if Frank Gehry gets his way. Elsewhere, structures with provocative curves and musical flourish.
People want to live in a building that has an identity. They want to live in a city that has an identity.
For the countless players invested in this market, whether it continues to fly or whether gravity takes hold, is the question that hangs in the balance.